students, welcome to Sunil's tutorial. I'm Sunil Mirwani and today we'll be doing this chapter called as network analysis. Let's see this. We'll continue with crashing. Let's see the sum. Nodes. Activities can also be called as nodes. This is question 3, page 337. One to two, 1 to 3, normal time, 4 days, 2 days, crash time, 3 days, 2 days, cost slope, 200, 0. Right, let's continue with the sum. 1 to 4, 2 to 3, 2 to 5, 3 to 5, 4 to 5, 5, 7, 7 to 5, 4, 5, 6, 1, 4, 150, 100, 200, 150, 200, right? Now, let's see how do we solve the sum. They've asked you to construct a network diagram and find out the optimum project cost. Let's start with the network diagram the first, and they must have given you the indirect cost also. They've given you indirect cost is the sum. They've stated that indirect cost is 200 rupees per day and total normal cost is given to you as 4050 per day. Right? Now, let's see this. Let's start with the network diagram. Activities. Right? Now, you have 1, from 1 you have 2, from 1 you have 3, and from 1 you have 4. Right? 1 you have 3, from 1 you have 4, right? We'll call this as activity B, A, B, C, D, E, F and G. So this is activity A, which is 4 days, normal time is 4 days, activity B 2 days, activity C 5 days. From 2 you have 3. From 2 you have 3, from 2 you have 5, from 3 you have 5, from 4 you have 5, right? Now from 2 to 3 is activity D and that is 7 days. Then from 2 to 5 is activity E, which is again 7 days. From 3 to 5 is activity F, which is 2 days. And from 4 to 5 is activity G, which is 5 days. So my network diagram is ready. So first thing that you need to do is make network diagram. Now, let us find out the various paths. The various paths to go from 1 to 5 is AE, ADF, then you have BF, then you have CG. These are the multiple paths through which I can go from 1 to 5 duration. AE is 4 plus 7, 11 days. ADF is 4 plus 7 plus 2, 13 days. BF is 2 plus 2, that's 4 days. And CG is 5 plus 5, that's 10 days. Right? So in that case, now my critical path is the path which requires maximum time. So my critical path is going to be ADF my normal project completion time is the time required for critical path, that is 13 days. Right? Now, the 13 days. Now, indirect cost is given to you as 200 rupees per day. Your project is going on for 13 days, that means 2600 rupees is going to be your indirect cost. Total cost is given to you as 4050. Someone will have to help me with this. So my direct cost is going to be total cost minus indirect cost. So when you subtract this, you should get total cost. This is your total normal cost. This is not your total cost. That's your total normal cost. That is your direct cost. Not total cost. This is total normal cost. Total normal cost is 4050. So in that case, my total cost is going to be the addition of these two. 05666650 is going to be my total cost of the project. Right? Now, next thing I need to do is make cost slope, for which I need to write activity. Your activities are from A to G. Right? Maximum crashable limit. How do I get maximum crash limit? Maximum crash limit is normal time minus crash time. Normal time minus crash time. 1, 2 minus 2, 0, 5 minus 4, 1, 7 minus 5, 2, 7 minus 6, 1, then you have 2 minus 1, 1, and 5 minus 4, 1. Fine, do we get this thing here? Now generally after this, I would have found out my cost, that is your cost slope. But the cost slope is directly given to you, so you don't have to find this out. The cost slope, ideally if it was not given to you, you would have found it out by using the formula crash cost minus normal cost upon normal time minus crash time. But in this particular sum, they have given it to you, so you will directly just copy this data now. 200, 0, 150, 100, 200, 150, 100, 200, 150 and 200. Right? Once you have this, then you can say that you need to rank this. How do I rank this, guys? I need to rank this. Now when you're ranking this, guys, you have to rank this in ascending order. You have to rank your cost slope in ascending order. Now, leave the 0 out. So 0 is nil. Now the smallest number here is 100. So that will be given first rank. Then you have 150. That will be given second rank. Then you have 200. Balance all are 200. So third, and third. Right? So you've all finished ranking them also. Once you do that, then you need to make your, the next thing that you need to do is, you need to make your crash table. So crash table will be crashing the various paths that you have, AE, ADF, BF and CG, right? Then you have direct cost, indirect cost and total cost, right? Now, before crashing, right? Before crashing is 11, 13, 4 and 10 days. 11, 13, 4 and 10 days. Direct cost is 4050. Indirect cost is 2600. Total cost is 6650. Right? Let's start with crashing. Okay. Now when you're crashing, you have to start crashing with your critical path. Now in critical path there are three activities: A, D and F. Your critical path has three activities: A, D and F. Look at your rank of A, 3, D, 3 and F is second rank. So the first thing that you're going to crash is going to be F, right? So you're going to crash F first. A, D, F. I'll just draw the lines so I've done this correctly. D is first rank. Okay. A is third rank, D is first rank and F is second rank. So first thing that you're going to do is crash D, right? So first crashing is going to be D by 1 day, right? So if I crash D by 1 day, all those paths which have D in it are going to be reduced by 1 day. So this will be 11, this will be 12, this will be 4 and this will be 10, right? Now the cost slope of D is 100 rupees, right? That means my direct cost is going to increase by 100 rupees. So this will become 4150. Now since my optimum time or my critical time is 12 days, 12 into indirect cost is 200 rupees per day. So that's going to be 2400. Someone do the addition, that is 4150 plus 2100, sorry 2400 is 6550. Right? So I've done my first crashing. Now D can be crashed by 2 days. So my second crashing is again going to be D by 1 day. Right? So D 11, 11, 4, 10. This is 4150. Cost slope of D is 100 rupees. So that means this will become 4250 and this is 11 into 200, that is 2200. So this is going to be 6450, right? So D was the first rank. Now the other two activities in my critical path are A and F. A has a rank of 3 and F has a rank of 2. So I'm going to crash F first. Third crashing. F by 1 day. Now we are going to have a problem, people. Let's try to see this. If I crash F, this will remain as 11 days. This will become 10 days. This will become 3 days and this will remain as 10 days. Now, my critical path is the path which should require maximum duration. By crashing F, my critical path is not taking maximum duration, right? As a result, to make this in such a manner that it has maximum duration, I'll have to crash one of the activities which has more number of days than my critical path. That is, my path is AE. Now A has rank 3 and E has also rank 3. So I could crash any one of them. Say let's assume that let's crash A. So if I crash A, the problem is this will become 10 days. A is also in my critical path. My critical path will become 9 days. So it will not serve my purpose. That is the reason why I'm going to crash E. Right? So E by 1 day. If I crash E by 1 day, that means instead of 11 this will become 10 days. E is not used anywhere else. So now my critical path still has maximum number of days, right? Other paths have equal to it. Now this is 4250. To crash F, the crash cost of F is 150 rupees. Plus I have also crashed E. The crash cost of E is 200 rupees. So this is going to be 4600. Fine, do we get this in here? Now this is 10 days, 10 into 200, that is 2000. So this is going to be 6600. Fine, do we get this in here? So my third crashing is done. Now we have crashed F. F could be crashed by 1 day. So we finished crashing of F, we finished crashing of D. Now I need to crash A. A also can be crashed only by 1 day. So my fourth crashing is going to be A by 1 day. If I crash A by 1 day, this will become 9, this will become 9, this will become 3, this will become 10. Again we have the same problem. The path CG has more duration, has more number of days than my critical path. Now CG, C has rank 2 and G has rank 3. So I will crash C by 1 day. If I crash C by 1 day, then this will also become 9. So now let's see what is the cost that will be involved. 4600. Crash cost of A is 200 rupees. Crash cost of C is 150 rupees. 4950, and this is 9 into 200, that is 1800. So in that case my total cost will now become 6750. So I finished crashing all the activities that were there in my critical critical path. Now let's write the final answer down. Let's write the final answer down. Now my optimum project cost is the minimum project cost. Now from the total cost, I can clearly say that my optimum project cost is 6450 rupees, 6450 rupees. My optimum completion time is 11 days, right? And the minimum time in which the project can be completed is 9 days, and cost required to complete the project in minimum time is 6750 rupees, right? So that is my answer. I've calculated everything. So this finishes the sum. We'll stop this here for the day. Thank you very much.